Hello and welcome back to the next in the series of videos that I'm producing about my autograph collection, going through the autographs I've received so far. Again, as in the other videos, we'll be looking at the next 10 autographs on my blog and going through looking at who they are, what they've been in, and how I got the autographs, so hopefully some of you are finding them interesting. Please do comment below if there's anything you want to know, and also please subscribe, that would be awesome. So the first autograph we're going to look at is the one you can see on the screen here. It's not Emilia Clarke, it is actually Amrita Acharia, who was one of the handmaidens, one of the Dothraki handmaidens in Game of Thrones to Emilia Clarke's character Daenerys. I met Amrita at Cardiff Film and Comic Con back in 2014. I felt really sorry for her, bless her. She was sat, nobody was asking for autographs. I think just because, I don't know, she probably wasn't that well known at the time, I'm not sure, but I definitely wanted to get an autograph from her, and I love this picture. I thought it was really cool, so I bought this autograph from her at Cardiff Film and Comic Con. So yeah, that's really cool. And another addition to my Game of Thrones collection, which, as those of you who've been on regular videos will know, I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, so I'm certainly collecting any autographs that come from that series. The next autograph, or sets of autographs actually, are from Diane Youdale. There will be another one of these as we go further on, and I'll explain in more detail. Diane's best known as Jet, the gladiator from the TV series Gladiators, back in the sort of 90s, I think it was really. She doesn't act or do any of this kind of stuff anymore, this TV stuff. I think she might be a psychologist or something now, but she does have a website and she does sell her pictures on there for a very, very reasonable price indeed. So I purchased a picture from her website, and I've put the link to her website on my blog, so you can see that there if you want to click on it and purchase a picture from her. When I ordered the picture, something happened. It took absolutely ages. The picture didn't come through, so I emailed her and said, I haven't had a response from you yet, Diane. Just want to check you've got the autograph order. She came back to me and said she'd had a problem with the website and it hadn't notified her an order had been made. So when I got my picture, I got this one that you can see here on the screen. But then I also got this one with it as well. It says, Carl, sorry for the delay and thanks for your email as well. So I had two autographs basically from Diane for the price of one, which was really cool. And I mean, I grew up with a huge crush on Jet from Gladiators. I think most red-blooded males of my age probably did as well. So it was really cool to get this from her. And as I say, I did actually get a third picture from Diane, which I'll show later on when I get to it. I'll explain why I think I got it as well. But yeah, Diane Youdale, very, very cool. The next autograph I've got is Olivia Colman. Olivia's probably best known from originally the TV series Peep Show, films like Confetti, but most recently from Broadchurch. She was also in Doctor Who, not a recurring character, but she was in Doctor Who as well. So again, another reason why I was really keen to get this autograph from her. It seems to be a bit hit and miss writing to Amelia. Lots and lots of people write to her, and very few people seem to have had a response back. So I was absolutely thrilled when I got this signed picture from Amelia. She's gone from strength to strength over the years, especially with the TV series Broadchurch, which has got such a cult following, and I think it's been remade in America. Unfortunately, not with her playing the main character that she played in the British series. David Tennant's back in the American version, which I think is called Grace Point. But sadly, Olivia didn't come back into the series, but she's a superb actress and a very, very funny comedian as well. So this was a real thrill to get this from Olivia Colman. The next autograph, as you'll probably find out as we go through, I am into sports as well as TV stuff, and I support the football team Manchester United, and probably got people booing and falling away in droves now if you support alternate teams. Don't worry, there's very few Man United autographs on this blog. There's maybe 4 or 5 at most, but I am still going to mention them anyway. So I got this one back from Sir Bobby Charlton, who's a former player and record goal scorer and essentially legend at United. When I got it back, as I've written here, you can probably see on the screen, I wasn't entirely sure if it was real or stamped, so I did put it up on the autograph collecting community, and I think the general consensus is it's real, but it'd been signed on with a Sharpie on a glossy card, so there was a bit of a mottled effect on the signature when I got it back. But I've compared it to a number of responses that other people have got, and it differs enough for it not to be a stamp or a preprint. So I think it is a genuine autograph from Sir Bobby, and I was really, really thrilled to get this autograph back. It's a really cool response to get back from an absolute legend of the game. Moving on, and the next person is Sarah Pascoe. Probably not known outside of the UK at the moment. She's a stand-up comedian and an actress as well. She's been in the TV series Campus, but she also appears quite a lot on QI and other sort of comedy game shows like that as well. I actually went on to her. What did I say I did here? I can't remember actually. Received every question by personal. Oh yeah. I managed to get a contact address for Sarah, and just sort of on the off chance sent an email message to her. She was away performing at the time, and she sent me this lovely message saying, "Hi Carl, thanks for your email. I don't have any photos, so I've signed a flyer from her Edinburgh show, which she thinks she was away doing at the time when I originally requested it. So that was really cool. So I got a signed picture from her." Which she's drawn on and done lots of funny stuff on, signed under the nose like a moustache, and then also a little note as well, again, which is really cool. It's so nice to have these little extra touches from people that just to show they're listening to the fans really, and they appreciate what they're doing. So that was really cool to get a signed picture from Sarah. And the next autograph, just before I have to pause the video for a second and skip on to the next page, is Heather Langenkamp, who she's probably best known for playing Nancy in the original and I think episode 3 of the Nightmare on Elm Street series. I purchased this from her website. She hasn't come to any conventions that I've been to recently in the UK, and I really wanted to sign pictures. I'm a huge horror film fan and a fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street series. And she was having basically a buy one get one free signed and personalised sale on her website, so I thought it's rude not to. I was going to buy one anyway, so when I saw it was buy one get one free, I thought absolutely fantastic. So the first picture you can see is her with Freddie. It says, "Carl 1-2, Freddie's coming for you." My hope is Rob Englund comes to the UK quite regularly to do conventions, so I'm hoping to get this picture signed, countersigned with Rob Englund's autograph, probably in the top sort of black section at the top of the picture. But I got this one as well, which is still from the film. It says, "To Carl, whatever you do, don't fall asleep," and it's her asleep in the bath with the Freddy claw coming out from the suds. So again, really cool. As I say, buy one get one free. It would have just been crazy to have not got that autograph from Heather. So I'm just going to skip on a page a second, so bear with me. Hello, welcome back. So in the first part of this video, I mentioned I'd bought a Diane Youdale autograph. She was Jet from Gladiators, and I ended up getting 2 autographs from her because I'd spotted a glitch or an issue with her website. And then randomly, for no reason I know at all, about a month later, I got a letter in the post. I opened it up, and it was a 3rd picture from Diane. So whether for some reason the autograph request hadn't come through the first time, she'd send it out to me, and then this suddenly popped through a few weeks later or something, I don't know. But yeah, just appeared, and I got this signed picture. So another one. She's added "Hang Tough" at the bottom, which is really cool as well. So yeah, so that's my 3rd picture from Diane Youdale. Not complaining. The next autograph, a little bit contentious, this one. It's Terry Jones from Monty Python. You've already seen my in-person Terry Jones autograph that I've got. I actually wrote to Terry and got this back in the post from him, but there are talks that Terry's autographs are secretarial through the mail. I don't know if it's the case or not. The likelihood is, if I'm perfectly honest, is that he signed the picture with his name, and he's probably got his secretary or something to actually write the personalization on it, because I can't imagine he sits and writes all that stuff on each picture. So I won't linger on this one, because the likelihood is the majority of it is probably secretarial, but I'm hoping the autograph is his, but you never know. The next autograph I've got is from the UK singer and presenter and TV show star Des O'Connor. Like a couple of the other autographs I've mentioned previously, the Carol Vorderman and the Del Henney one, I actually got this after sending a request via his agent's website. Again, you can do this, just type his name in and type in agent, you'll find the website, and I just dropped him an email and asked if it was possible to get an autograph. When I got this, I was a bit surprised actually. Des's handwriting is very, very shaky. I know he's getting on a bit now, but it does look like there's the signs of maybe some sort of degenerative disease or something. His writing is very, very shaky. I don't know, but I'm really pleased to have got this one from Des, especially as he's such an icon of the British entertainment scene. So that was quite cool. And the last autograph for this video is an actor by the name of Kenny Lynch. He's basically, he was an actor, but he's also basically a 60s and 70s stalwart of UK entertainment. He was pretty much on everything through the 60s and 70s. He was a comedian, a stand-up, a singer, kind of did everything really. I actually purchased this via his website. He was asking I think it was something like about £3 or something, £3 British. It was a very, very small amount, and I just couldn't not get it really because he's such a sort of a stalwart of the British entertainment industry. So yeah, if you are interested and you want to maybe purchase an autograph from Kenny, you can always just go onto my website, the link of which will be at the end of this video, and you can click on the live web link to the website and just go through and order yourself a copy. And that's it for this video. Hope you found it useful, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Cheers.